Sprouts? It's me, your favorite yarn owner, Onion. And today is our next podcast. I'm not keeping track of what number podcasts these are, and I probably should. But today is the next installment in our podcast series. So good to see all of you for the next installment in our podcast series. Yay! This one's a little bit weird for me. Not weird for you, but weird for me. Because I'm filming this after work, which is so strange. I usually film all of my videos before I go into work to make sure that everything is good and clean. And it also forces me to not talk as much. But since this is after work and I have yapped my face off at work all day, let's see how much yapping I want to continue doing today. Let's see how descriptive I can be today. Not very descriptive. Oh, we have a special guest here behind the camera. It's David. Say hi, David.
Hello.
He said hello. You probably couldn't hear him because the microphone's over here. But I have David in here with us, which is also weird because I usually don't film in front of him. Strange, I know. Like I said, I film all this stuff in the morning. So he be gone to work, doing his work things. We also have all the dogs, all the cats. They will make themselves known as per usual. So, let's get on with the video. I have finished objects to show you guys. I am so excited to show you guys. Here are our finished objects. I'm gonna do the cooler one first, and then the not so cool one second. So we have my ranunculus. Look at this thing. Isn't she so pretty? I blocked her. It wet blocked her. She's so soft. So nice, like against skin, beautiful. It is so nice, so soft. Oh, Bella, you like it? You like it a lot? Oh, yeah. And it is kind of the thing that I have to say about this. It is wonderful. It is lovely. I love this thing. I ripped it the first time I wore it. I wore it to work. Obviously I wanted to wear it because duh. And I ripped it. I ripped it in 3 places because I hulked out and I just busted the top wide open. So now I wear it backwards so that I don't have to worry about all of these showing up while I'm wearing it. If you or a friend of yours could tell me a way to repair this, that would be great. I do have some extra yarn, so I might just like do some magic on it, you know? But yeah, so I wear it with the back as the front. This is technically the front. But who's gonna know? Who's gonna care? Who's gonna know and who's gonna tear? Because it looks so good. Either way. Let me go ahead and try on this shirt so that you guys can see it. So this is it. You can only see the top of it really, but this is it. Super cute. Again, I'm wearing it backwards so that you can't see all of the mistakes and horrors that I have done to this. But I think it is giving what I wanted it to be giving. It is nice and wide and low so I can just throw it off the shoulder. If I turn it around, if I turn it around, then you can see where it is ripperoonied, and that is not what I'm going for with this. I mean, it could be like when I'm wearing it like in the summer or something, I could go for that kind of look of like, ooh, edgy, ripperoony, but like that's not what I initially was going for. So yeah, but it is done, so I am happy with it. It is made from this Queensland yarn. It's called like Kutitra or something like that. You know, I'm just gonna keep this one for the rest of it, but I am gonna turn it back around so you don't look at my sins. Stop looking at my sins. It's a super good yarn. It has mostly wool and a little bit of cashmere in it. Give that a little bit of softness to it. It's super cute, super cozy, super nice. And I'm excited to wear this way more often since I just finished it. The next finished object, I have been staring at the skein of Noro for a while. It used to hang right there. That's why there's a little hole right there. And it's because I've had it for such a long minute, but I was like, what do I even do with it? I don't know. It kind of has a weird texture. Not like weird bad, but just different texture. So I was like, what do I do with this? What should I make with this? I just made a good old Tunisian crochet scarf, and it's glorious. Now I will say, halfway through making this scarf, I was like, well, I was more than halfway. I was like at this point of the scarf. It started down here. I was like here, where I was like, I could have made that into like a pillow cover, and that would have been so cute. And I technically still can. There's nothing stopping me. I could just unravel this and make it into a pillow cover. But it is a cute little scarfy scarf that's adorable. Yeah. Has like brown, black, and pink going on inside of it. It has to have the tails. We all know how much I hate weaving in tails, but it's only two, the beginning and the end. That's all I have to weave in. And I think it turned out really cute. Really cutesy-ootsy. I've been like, whenever I took a picture with it to send to my fiance, I just took a picture like this. I just tied it up like that. And that's it. A little fashion, you know, a little fashion for the girlies. Yeah, so it's nice and simple. I have like a really colorful, like one that matches my cardigan, my hexie cardigan, a scarf that matches my hexie cardigan. And sometimes you don't want all that extra goodness going on. Sometimes you want something a little bit more plain, a little bit more stable, a little bit more chill. And this is that. And it's just the regular Tunisian stitch that you do. Real easy, real simple. Cranked it out in like a day and a half. And that was it. Real easy. Yay. Moving on to our WIPs. So, we got a lot of WIPs. We got a lot done. Actually, I'm missing one. Oh no. Murder. Okay, I'm back. I forgot one, which is the one that we're going to talk about first because I forgot it. So now I have it in my lap. And it is inside of this little cute bag that says, "Keep your laws off my body. F you." I got this at a rally. I got this at a No Kings rally. If you want to go follow the person that made this. And I literally walked up. We were walking out. We were leaving the No Kings rally. And I was like, "Oh my God, I love your little baggie." And they were like, "Here, take it." And I was like, so now this is a project bag. So this is how we feel. If you didn't know, now you know. And right now it is holding my socks. I'm making another pair of socks. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm making another pair of socks. And socks always come along real slow for me, especially the first sock takes like 20 million years for me to finish. And these are going to be actually long socks, so that's why I have a lot more ribbing, more cuff than usual. I'm going to keep going on these because these are for my fiance. These are his socks. I thought that the color would be super nice to go with him and his essence. It's this like green and red and orange and blue type yarn. It's really cool, really stunning. And I put it with this stroll tweed. Zink is snoring. And it is super cool, super nice. I work on it whenever I have time, whenever I'm at work and I just have nothing to do. I sit and I knit on this. And it's so funny. I said this in a previous podcast, I believe. But I figured out that me and my fiance basically wear the same size sock. It's just that I make his on my tiny little circulars. I think they're called 9-inch circulars. And I make mine... These ones are mine. I make mine on Magic Loop, so they're a little tighter. But he likes his socks small because he's a climber. And climbers like their toes squished, which I will never understand. I don't like my toes squished. But I did have an injury when I was in high school that messed up my toe real bad, and I had to be on crutches. And you know, when you get the toe injury, you really just can't do nothing about it. You just gotta rest it and hope that you don't injure it again. Like, I almost broke my toe, so yeah, still feeling that forever. Yes, Mobby, I see you in there. Thank you for telling me. So the next one is, we're gonna pull up our galaxy bag. The galaxy bag, as you know if you've been following along, is filled with pickle green, and a lot more pickle green than normal because I am in the round. Yes, I connected the front and the back, and now I am in the round. It's going so well. It's been so good working on this. I did mess up pretty hardcore, but that's fine. It's totally fine. It's not like a huge mess up. And you know what? I'm not even going to tell you, so you can't even like make fun of me for it. So yeah, I can know, but you can never know. If you've worked this pattern before, you might be able to see it, but if you haven't, hopefully you can. So yeah, it's been super fun working on this, especially now that it's in the round. It makes it go by much easier. There are a lot of stitches. I know that I could get another cable, and really like open this up, but I just have been too lazy. Haven't done it yet. So yeah. And like on the sides, it just has this little seed stitch going through, and has been super nice to work on, really chill to work on. And yeah, I want to make it long. So this is, I believe I'm on my 3rd ball now. I have another ball, and I have 4 more balls up there on the wall. So I have enough to make it long. I'm probably going to use 3 more balls on the body, and then I'll save 2 for the sleeves. No, I'm probably gonna save 2.5 for the sleeves, just in case, because I don't want to be scrimping out on these sleeves and then all of a sudden I gotta pull it out for the body, and that'll just be a whole conundrum and a half, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Half the time I just go ahead and do the sleeves so that I just have the rest for the body. Tip. But yeah, it's been super fun. It's been super good. A nice little romp in cable land, and it hasn't been that hard. Like, cables are not hard. They're pretty easy. You just gotta pay attention, and sometimes I'm not good at that, and that's why I made a mistake. But it's okay. It'll still be a wearable garment afterwards. Next, we are going into our rose bag. And I gotta be honest, I did not work on this like at all. I think the last time you've seen this is the last time it looked exactly the same. I haven't worked on it because this takes like all the focus. This is like, I cannot even barely have a conversation with somebody while I'm working on this, especially like this part of it. And there's a lot to focus on with this one. I might pick it up this week because I do want it to be finished. It was really nice today. It got almost up to like 70 degrees today, which is kind of crazy. But I really want to make this real bad as a layering piece, just like this ranunculus, to be like nice and swooshy and warm and lovely. That's what I want with that. The next project we have, we're getting into my new cast-ons. Actually, let me do one more old before we get into the new cast-ons. Another old transitioning into a new. Let's coin that. Let's coin that. Because this used to be this scarf. Isn't it lovely? Isn't she lovely? Yes, with all the ends on the other side. Yay! Now, I am changing this. I do not want to work on this any longer. And you know what? I was like, I should be making things that make my heart sing and not just being like, I gotta get this done because I'm so tired of looking at it. So, it's kind of a in betwixt those two right now. And I am kind of making a hat, kind of making a cowl. I think if it's a cowl, then it'll be too itchy. I mean, it's warm. It's very warm. It's very warm. But I think as a hat, I think it'll be a good hat. Yeah? Yeah? I don't know. This is 100% Angora fiber. It's really soft. It just is, it gets everywhere. That's the problem, is that it sheds a lot. So, yeah, this kind of is in flux. If you have any opinions, I would love to hear them. But for right now, this is what we got going on. I think it's kind of cute. Of course, we got all the ends on the inside. Babe, what do you think? What do you think of this? Meh. He said meh. He said. So we gotta figure something out because I am tired of looking at this daggum yarn. I'm tired of looking at it. So it's gotta become something. Or I just gotta send it off and be like, you know, the yarn gods, they gave me this for a minute, but it's not giving me the inspiration, so I have to send it on its way. And you know, that's okay too. That is okay. We can be okay with this. We have to be. So, going to our new cast-ons that are giving me all of the energy that I need right now. I'm so excited for these. Let me just show you. The first one is for my fiance. It is. Ooh. It's so hard to pull out because it has all these needles on it. Yay! Whoa! Wow! Okay. Yeah. And this is the extra needle. Yes. Yes. I always stop mid-row. I always do. But it like, I understand it for me, for my brain, to stop mid-row. But to show you guys when I stop mid-row is horrendous. So, yeah. This is what it looks like. Can you tell what it is? It is the Road Tripper tee by Ozetta. And I am making this for my fiance. He picked out the yarn. It is Barocco Alpaca, Ultra Alpaca. Let me get one of these skeins out. It is Barocco Ultra Alpaca Light. And this is working up so nicely. It is 50% superfine alpaca and 50% Peruvian wool. So it's going to be so nice for him to wear. I am making this in the size large. I think I've started out as the size large. And I think for the body, I'm going to do kind of like a medium kind of look, a medium. So, we'll see how it goes. If you don't know, my fiance has very broad shoulders. Just a lot of shoulders on that man. So, I'm trying to make sure that his shoulders fit in this work of art. And that he doesn't look like proportionless. I need proportions on my mans. So, yeah, that's what this is. It's in this beautiful, like, burgundy red color, which I think is gonna look lovely on him. And I have this like I bought this at Revival Yarns, which I believe doesn't exist anymore. It used to be in Athens, and I think they shut down last year. And I also got this gray yarn just as an accent, just as a maybe I'll need to use this, because I didn't know if I had enough yarn to make it. So if I need to dig into an extra ball of yarn, at least I have one that is the same makeup as the rest of the yarn. So yeah. Yay! That's going well. Alright, now this is the cast on that has me glowing. This is the cast on that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. Because, and of course it's in my favorite bag, my favorite Tea Hill Cottage bag. Yay! I'm making, I forget what this cardigan is called. I'm making this cardigan by, I think it's Loopy Cardigan by the Loopy Studios. I definitely could be wrong because I'm totally blanking right now. And I'm making it with 2 Noro Viola yarns. I got this yarn in North Carolina on major sale. You guys, it's so stunning. Look at this material. Like what? Like what? Like, huh? And this is just a ball of the blue and a ball of the purple mixed together, doing 2 rolls of each color. The pattern is free. If you want to jump on that pattern, it's good. I'm doing the smallest size like usual. If you don't know, now you know. I do the smallest size almost every time. This yarn is 100% wool. Like I said, it's Noro. Noro is one of my favorite yarn brands to work with. And it is turning out even more beautiful than what I thought it was going to be. Like, look at the color delineation. Like, this is exactly what I need when it's like cold and chilly and sad and harmful outside. Where I'm like, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to do that. This is what I grabbed to work on because it is actually so stunning and it is actually so very easy to work on, and I'm in love. So if you see this get finished before everything else, that's why, because I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. And actually, after this video, we're supposed to be going for a walk. Don't tell the dogs. But after that, I'm probably gonna work on that because I kind of need to. I feel it. I have the zing. I want to work on it. So yeah, that is all that we have for today. There's no acquisitions today, no yarn, no books, no nothing. And I want to thank you for being here for today's episode. If you see the yarn wall change, good. Because that is what I'm supposed to be working on, is busting the stash, using the stash. That is what we want to be doing, is we bought this yarn for a reason. We want to use it for the creative purposes that it is meant to be used for. So things will change on the wall as things get pulled down and put up and changed around and moved and all that kind of good stuff. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked today's video, then please leave me a like down below that tells me that you liked today's video. And if you really like today's video, you can leave me a comment down below telling me that you liked today's video. What are you working on? What are your works in progress? Even if it's not knitting related, you can still have WIPs. So I'd love to hear about them. I'd love to hear about your progress. I'd love to hear about your finished works and all that you have accomplished so far in 2026. Yeah? Yeah. And it also helps the algorithm, so go ahead and put something down there. Thanks. And I hope you have a blessed one. And if you don't want to have a blessed one, then please have a fake spring lit one. Love you guys. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye!